Welcome to America Who Died Today. Here, we remember the stars who left their mark on show business and culture. Don't forget to watch the videos till the end to catch all the interesting facts about their lives and careers, and leave your comments. We value your thoughts. Let's celebrate those who may be gone but will always remain in our hearts. Nicholas Ball, born on April 11, 1946, in Leamington Spa, Warwickshire, was an English actor whose career spanned decades and embodied a profound versatility that few could replicate. Raised in the seaside town of Hastings, Sussex, Ball's formative years were spent immersed in an environment that nurtured his creativity. Though his early life was modest, his ambitions led him to the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School, a prestigious institution where he refined his craft and began laying the groundwork for what would become an illustrious acting career. Ball is most famously remembered for his lead role as James Hazell in the television series Hazell, 1978 to 1979. The show, which followed the life of a private investigator navigating the gritty streets of London, was a mix of humor, drama, and intrigue. Ball brought a magnetic charm and authenticity to the character, making Hazell a household name in the late 1970s. His performance in the series exemplified his ability to connect with audiences, portraying a man with flaws and humanity that resonated with viewers. Before his breakthrough role in Hazell, Ball appeared in a number of television programs and films that hinted at his talent and versatility. He had roles in The Picture of Dorian Gray, 1976, and Rogue Male, 1976, where he displayed an ability to adapt to period dramas with precision and depth. His performance in Overlord, 1975, a war film that blended archival footage with dramatic storytelling, showcased his range and set him apart as a promising actor in British cinema. Ball's early career also saw him dabbling in horror, with appearances in The House That Bled to Death, 1980, as part of the Hammer House of Horror series. These roles demonstrated his capability to immerse himself in diverse genres, foreshadowing the eclectic body of work he would go on to create. Nicholas Ball's portrayal of Hazell became a defining moment in his career. The character, a former policeman turned private investigator, was gritty, quick-witted, and charismatic. The show was praised for its engaging plots and Ball's ability to balance humor with drama. While the series only lasted for 2 seasons, it left an indelible mark on British television and firmly established Ball as a leading man. Beyond his work in Hazell, Ball continued to explore diverse roles, both on television and in film. His adaptability became a hallmark of his career, and he transitioned effortlessly between leading roles, supporting characters, and cameos. In the 2000s, Nicholas Ball embraced more complex and darker roles. From 2007 to 2009, he portrayed Terry Bates, a vicious gang lord in the long-running British soap opera EastEnders. His chilling and intense performance as Bates demonstrated his ability to delve into the psyche of morally ambiguous and villainous characters. Ball became a master of subtlety, conveying menace with a mere glance or a carefully measured line delivery. Ball's work on Footballers' Wives and its spin-off Footballers' Wives, Extra Time, was another standout in his later career. Playing Gary Ryan, a manipulative and larger-than-life character, he brought both humor and drama to the role. These performances underscored his ability to inhabit characters that were flawed, magnetic, and deeply human. In addition to his screen work, Nicholas Ball lent his distinctive voice to audiobooks. He narrated works by authors such as Christopher Hitchens and James Maybrick, captivating listeners with his ability to bring literature to life. His deep, resonant voice became a recognizable feature, and his audiobook narrations remain a cherished part of his legacy. This extension of his talents showcased his versatility and his passion for storytelling, both visually and audibly. Despite his advancing years, Nicholas Ball continued to appear in a variety of projects, demonstrating his enduring passion for acting. He had memorable roles in Holby City, 2015, and Doctors, 2020, and appeared in films like The Craze, Dead Man Walking, 2018, and The Craze, New Blood, 2021. In these films, Ball portrayed Harry Webster, adding another layer to his already impressive resume. In 2019, Ball took part in a light-hearted premiere in Advertisement, playing Lenny Henry's manager. This humorous role allowed fans to see his comedic side, a reminder of his range and the joy he brought to his craft. Off-screen, Nicholas Ball's personal life was as dynamic as his career. He married actress and psychologist Pamela Stephenson in 1978. However, the marriage ended in a highly publicized split when Stephenson left him for comedian Billy Connolly. This chapter of his life was undoubtedly challenging, but Ball persevered and eventually found happiness with his long-term partner, actress Ada Kay. The couple married in 2019, marking a joyous period in Ball's later years. Ball was known for his charm, humor, and warmth, qualities that made him beloved by colleagues and fans alike. His resilience in both his personal and professional life was a testament to his strength of character and dedication to his craft. On June 4, 2024, Nicholas Ball passed away at the age of 78, leaving behind a rich legacy of performances that spanned decades. His death marked the end of an era, but his contributions to British television, film, and audio storytelling remain a testament to his extraordinary talent. Ball's life and career were a celebration of creativity and versatility. He was an actor who could seamlessly transition from leading roles to supporting characters, from drama to comedy, and from the screen to the recording booth. His ability to connect with audiences on such a profound level ensured that he would not be forgotten. Nicholas Ball's career is a story of evolution, resilience, and a deep commitment to the art of acting. From the charming detective Hazell to the menacing Terry Bates, Ball brought every character to life with an authenticity that resonated with audiences. His journey through the highs and lows of life and career serves as an inspiration for aspiring actors and a reminder of the enduring power of storytelling. Though he is no longer with us, Nicholas Ball's work continues to live on, cherished by fans and admired by those who recognize the depth of his contributions to the arts. A true artist, Ball's legacy is one of passion, perseverance, and the profound impact of a life dedicated to the craft of acting. Silvia Pinal Hidalgo, born on September 12, 1931, in Guaymas, Sonora, was a remarkable figure in Mexican culture whose career spanned over 6 decades. With a presence that was as magnetic on stage as it was on screen, Pinal became a symbol of the golden age of Mexican cinema. Her influence, however, extended far beyond film, encompassing theater, television, and even politics. Over the course of her illustrious career, Silvia Pinal earned recognition as one of the most versatile and respected actresses in the Spanish-speaking world, leaving a legacy that shaped the entertainment industry and Mexican culture. Raised in a family that valued education and culture, Silvia showed a natural inclination toward the arts from an early age. She was the daughter of Maria Luisa Hidalgo Aguilar and Moises Pasquel, though she would come to identify closely with her mother's second husband, Luis G. Pinal, a journalist and politician. Despite some familial complexities, such as the absence of her biological father in her life, Pinal's upbringing was rich in exposure to the cultural life of Mexico City, where the family moved when she was a child. At just 14 years old, she began to nurture her interest in music and literature, particularly poetry. She learned to play the piano and became actively involved in the creative scenes of her local community. Though her parents supported her academic pursuits, Silvia's early exposure to culture seemed to steer her toward an eventual career in the performing arts. She enrolled at the National Institute of Fine Arts, NBA, in Mexico, where she studied to become an actress. Silvia initially focused on singing and poetry, but as her studies advanced, she began to turn her attention to the stage. This decision marked the beginning of a career that would span not only theater but also cinema and television, giving her the opportunity to display her wide-ranging talents to audiences across the globe. In the late 1940s, Silvia Pinal made her first steps into professional acting. By 1949, she had signed her first film contract, marking the start of her journey into the world of cinema. Her debut was not a grand entrance, but it was enough to show her potential. Her early years as an actress in the film industry coincided with a period of transformation in Mexican cinema. The golden age of Mexican cinema was characterized by a surge of creativity and international acclaim, and it was during this period that Silvia Pinal would truly rise to fame. One of the defining moments of her career came in the 1950s when she worked with director Luis Buñuel on Los Olvidados, 1950. This film would become a touchstone in both her career and the history of Mexican cinema. Buñuel, known for his surreal and often controversial films, saw in Pinal an actress capable of capturing the emotional depth and complexity that his films demanded. Los Olvidados, which dealt with the struggles of youth living in the poverty-stricken districts of Mexico City, was a critical success and cemented Pinal's status as a leading actress in Mexican cinema. It was an early indication of her ability to thrive in roles that required both emotional vulnerability and strength, traits that would define her throughout her career. As Pinal's career progressed, she became known for her diverse range of roles, particularly in films that blended elements of melodrama, romance, and tragedy. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, she starred in numerous films that solidified her place in the hearts of Mexican audiences. Her elegance and poise, coupled with her deep emotional range, made her an ideal leading lady for the film industry during this era. Films like Viridiana, 1961, directed by Buñuel, were examples of her commitment to challenging artistic works. In Viridiana, Pinal played the role of a young nun who finds herself entangled in the ethical dilemmas of charity and human nature. The film was controversial and was even banned in Spain due to its critique of religion, but it earned Pinal significant international recognition, especially at the Cannes Film Festival, where the film won the prestigious Palme d'Or. While Pinal was becoming a household name on the silver screen, she also remained active in theater and television. Her versatility allowed her to balance multiple projects at once, and she became an iconic figure in both media. Pinal's ability to move seamlessly between stage and screen was part of what made her such a beloved figure in Mexican popular culture. She appeared in several theatrical productions that garnered attention not only for her acting but also for her ability to captivate audiences with her performances. This ability to engage with different artistic forms helped cement Pinal's status as a true icon of the Mexican arts. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Pinal's career continued to flourish as she embraced new opportunities in both film and television. She became a fixture of Mexican telenovelas, which were experiencing a boom in popularity during these decades. Pinal's role in La Usurpadora, 1998, is perhaps one of the most famous of her television roles. This telenovela, in which Pinal played the role of a strong and manipulative matriarch, became an enormous success and is still remembered as one of the most popular series of its time. In addition to her acting career, Silvia Pinal also found herself involved in politics and social causes. Her long-standing involvement in the arts allowed her to influence cultural policies in Mexico, and she became an advocate for the preservation of Mexican cinema and theater. She was appointed to various cultural advisory boards and used her platform to speak out about the importance of preserving Mexico's cultural heritage. Pinal also became a vocal advocate for women's rights, using her influence to champion gender equality in the arts and beyond. In her personal life, Silvia Pinal's relationships were often as public as her professional achievements. She was married 3 times, most notably to the renowned Mexican actor and singer Enrique Guzmán. Her personal life was frequently the subject of media attention, but she maintained a strong sense of independence throughout, always prioritizing her career and her creative passions. Silvia Pinal's legacy transcends her roles as a wife and mother, as her professional accomplishments and dedication to the arts remain her most enduring contributions. As Pinal aged, she continued to work in the entertainment industry, proving that her passion for the craft never waned. She made occasional appearances in film, television, and even theater, staying active in the industry that had defined her life. Even in her later years, Pinal was lauded for her contributions to the arts, and her ability to reinvent herself while staying true to her roots as an artist was a testament to her resilience and commitment to her craft. Silvia Pinal passed away on November 28, 2024, leaving behind a lasting legacy as one of Mexico's most beloved and accomplished cultural icons. Her death marked the end of an era in Mexican cinema, but her influence and contributions to the entertainment world will continue to inspire generations of artists and filmmakers. Pinal's extraordinary career, her dedication to her craft, and her impact on Mexican culture will forever be remembered as a defining part of the golden age of Mexican cinema and the broader history of Latin American entertainment. Mel Gibson, born January 3, 1956, in Peekskill, New York, is a multifaceted figure in the entertainment industry, known for his significant contributions as an actor, director, and producer. Over his long career, Gibson has become a prominent figure, with achievements that span decades, both in Hollywood and internationally. Despite his immense success in the film industry, his personal life has often overshadowed his professional achievements, with a series of controversies that have sparked public debate and affected his career trajectory. This exploration takes a closer look at Gibson's rise to fame, his most significant professional milestones, and the personal controversies that continue to shape his legacy. Mel Gerard Gibson's early life played a significant role in shaping his career. Born in Peekskill, New York, to an Irish-American father and a housewife mother, Gibson's early years were marked by strong familial ties and traditional values. His family moved to Australia when he was 12, a move that would set the stage for his later success in Australian and international cinema. After completing his education at the University of New South Wales and later attending the National Institute of Dramatic Art, NIDA, in Sydney, Gibson began to pursue acting with determination. His breakthrough came with the role of Max Rokitansky in Mad Max, 1979, a film that propelled him to fame and showcased his raw talent. The film, set in a dystopian world, introduced Gibson to the world as a tough, brooding action star, a persona that would become central to his career. He would go on to star in 2 sequels, Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior, 1981, and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, 1985, further cementing his place in the action film genre. Mel Gibson's transition to Hollywood in the 1980s was marked by rapid success. After establishing himself as an international star in the Mad Max series, Gibson took on a wide range of roles, demonstrating his versatility as an actor. One of his most iconic roles was Martin Riggs in Lethal Weapon, 1987, a film that combined action and comedy and became a massive hit. The dynamic between Gibson's wild, unpredictable cop and Danny Glover's more grounded character created an enduring on-screen partnership, and the film's success led to 3 sequels. Beyond action films, Gibson also showed his talent in drama and comedy. Films like The Killing Fields, 1984, and Bird on the Wire, 1990, expanded his range as an actor, showcasing his ability to take on serious and comedic roles. However, it was his 1995 film Braveheart, in which he not only starred but also directed and produced, that would become a career-defining project. The epic historical drama, which focused on the life of Scottish hero William Wallace, earned 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. The success of Braveheart solidified Gibson's status as a filmmaker of significant talent and vision. After Braveheart, Gibson focused more on directing, with The Man Without a Face, 1993, marking his debut as a director. Although the film was a modest success, it was his later projects that would push his directorial career into new heights. Apocalypto, 2006, a visually stunning historical epic set in the ancient Maya civilization, demonstrated Gibson's skill for storytelling through visuals, his willingness to take risks, and his commitment to authenticity. Though the film didn't perform as expected at the box office, it was critically praised for its ambition and execution. Gibson's most controversial directorial project was The Passion of the Christ, 2004, which became one of the highest-grossing films of its time. The film, which depicted the last hours of Jesus Christ's life, was hailed for its raw and graphic portrayal of violence. However, it was also criticized for allegedly portraying anti-Semitic themes. Despite the backlash, The Passion of the Christ achieved immense financial success, grossing over $600 million worldwide. This film marked a pivotal moment in Gibson's career, as it simultaneously solidified his position as a fearless filmmaker and sparked public debate about the ethical considerations of his work. While Gibson's career continued to soar, his personal life became increasingly turbulent. The public began to see a different side of the actor-director, particularly through his increasingly erratic behavior. In 2006, Gibson was arrested for DUI in Malibu, California, and made anti-Semitic remarks during his arrest, which sparked outrage worldwide. The incident severely damaged his reputation and led to a public apology. However, this was not the last of Gibson's controversies. In 2010, recordings of private phone conversations surfaced in which Gibson was heard making racist, sexist, and abusive remarks. The tapes caused a massive scandal, with many people condemning Gibson's actions. Hollywood, which had once embraced him as a leading actor and director, began to distance itself from Gibson. His career went into a decline as he faced public backlash, and his professional relationships faltered. Despite these challenges, Gibson maintained a level of prominence, often retreating from the limelight and working in smaller films. He also made several public attempts at redemption, apologizing for his past actions and seeking to move beyond the controversies. His personal troubles, however, continued to affect his career, and many of his fans and colleagues were divided over whether he deserved a second chance. After years of personal and professional turmoil, Mel Gibson experienced a significant career comeback with Hacksaw Ridge, 2016. The film, which tells the true story of Desmond Doss, a World War II medic who served without carrying a weapon, received widespread critical acclaim. Gibson's direction of the film earned him a nomination for Best Director at the Academy Awards, and the film was nominated for 6 Oscars, including Best Picture. The film's success marked a turning point in Gibson's career, with many recognizing his artistic abilities despite his past controversies. The success of Hacksaw Ridge proved that Gibson could still deliver high-quality work and that his talent as a filmmaker remained intact. While he still faced criticism for his past actions, the film demonstrated his ability to craft compelling, powerful stories and re-established his place in Hollywood. In subsequent years, Gibson continued to appear in various films, both as an actor and a director, including roles in The Expendables 3, 2014, Machete Kills, 2013, and Daddy's Home 2, 2017. While he remains a controversial figure, his career has shown resilience, and his presence in the industry continues to be significant. Mel Gibson's later career has been marked by a mixture of redemption and continued controversy. His status as a Hollywood legend is undeniable, with his work in Mad Max, Lethal Weapon, Braveheart, and The Passion of the Christ leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. However, his personal actions have complicated his legacy, and many continue to debate whether his career can be separated from his personal failings. Gibson's return to the film industry has been met with mixed reactions. Some argue that his past actions are unforgivable, while others believe that his body of work speaks for itself and that he deserves a chance at redemption. His resilience, both professionally and personally, has kept him in the spotlight, and his influence on filmmaking remains considerable. In terms of his legacy, Gibson will be remembered as one of the most talented actors and directors of his generation, but also as a polarizing figure whose personal actions challenged the perception of him as a role model. His career trajectory serves as a reminder of the complex relationship between personal behavior and professional success, and his story will continue to inspire both admiration and criticism for years to come. Mel Gibson's legacy is undoubtedly a complicated one, shaped by both immense achievements and highly public controversies. As an actor, director, and filmmaker, he has made an undeniable impact on the film industry, creating some of the most memorable characters and stories in cinema history. However, his personal behavior, marked by several public incidents of bigotry and abuse, has cast a long shadow over his career. Despite this, Gibson's work continues to resonate with audiences, and his contributions to film will undoubtedly be remembered for years to come. Whether one views him as a talented artist or a flawed individual, Mel Gibson's legacy is one of remarkable talent, personal struggle, and cultural impact. Thank you for watching this video. May the memory of these outstanding people continue to inspire us all. We cannot change the course of time, but we can keep in mind their contribution and significance. If this video has affected you or you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment. Let's continue to share their stories and keep the memory of them together. See you soon, and remember that those we love never leave without a trace.